With the absence of a written mutual agreement between Belize and Guatemala surrounding the Sarstoon, it continues to leave the window open for confrontations to occur at the Sarstoon, as what transpired on Thursday, November 10, between the Guatemalan Armed Forces and the Sarstoon Tamash Institute for Indigenous Management SATIM. While SATIM was given access to the Sarstoon with the condition that they be escorted by the Guatemalan military to Graham Creek and Black Creek, they were told that for future trips, they would need to follow the protocol, which entails getting permission from Guatemala. Belize's officials have been adamant in saying that there is no such protocol, and today Chief Executive Officer in the Ministry of Defense, Felix Enriquez, reiterated that there is no such agreement in place.
BDF made us aware of it yesterday. We were surprised that of the entire incident, because we were not of the opinion that there was a protocol. We know there's definitely no protocol that has been agreed on. As a matter of fact, the minister said last week in his interview with Minister of Foreign Affairs that we're trying to arrange to get the protocol going. So we're not aware, like we said, we're investigating because we are not certain where that came from.
Now, do you believe, or is there any reason to believe that perhaps we're heading back to a situation of hostility since the Guatemalans were not happy with the outcome of the international investigation on the death of the minor?
No, that'd be presumptuous of me to say. Like I say, the BDF have been out there operating for some time now without any kind of incidents. So we have no reason to believe that they are being hostile. And as a matter of fact, the report that the BDF got from the SATIM people did not really come across as being hostile. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as far as I know, and they would be in a better position to continue to arrange for a protocol to be reached in the Sarstoon. With regards to the incident itself, we are at the ministry to our connections with the BDF and the Guatemalan Armed Forces, trying to get a clarification of exactly what led to that incident. And that's as far as we could go for now. The rest of it has to be done through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and through official means. The thing I would like to reiterate is that there is no protocol. We would absolutely rebuke that any protocol has been reached because there hasn't been any. The Minister of Foreign Affairs made that clear.
On Friday, November 15, in an interview with Belize's foreign minister, that should actually read on Friday, November 11, in an interview with Belize's Foreign Minister Wilfred Elrington, we had asked him for an update on the Sarstoon operating guidelines that was to be established between Belize and Guatemala, as was agreed upon during bilateral talks in Istanbul, Turkey. Those guidelines are yet to be drafted, and according to Minister Elrington, it has to do with Guatemala's reluctance to meet and to dialogue.
Further than we were the last time we discussed this matter, it is necessary for the Guatemalans to in fact agree to sit with us and to negotiate it. You know, they were very upset about the last incident on the border with the youth who died, and in consequence of that, they have really backed off, gone quiet. I have tried to engage the foreign minister, but he is not disposed to sit with us yet, and neither is he disposed to cause his technical people to sit with our technical people to work on it. They are still very peeved over that incident, and so we haven't made any headway on that front.
The talks in Istanbul, Turkey occurred in the latter part of May 2016. On the heels of those meetings, Prime Minister Dean Barrow told the media that there was no timeline set to have the Sarstoon Protocol established.
Know that we will negotiate a formal protocol for the Sarstoon. And in the meantime, clearly Belizeans can feel free to go to the Sarstoon. That is why we have revoked the statutory instrument that was in place.
Is there any timeline for that?
For how soon the formal
will be
protocol?
fleshed out.
No, as quickly as can possibly be done, but there's no fixed timeline.
A release was issued just before 9 o'clock this morning from the Ministry of Defense, confirming Satim's story on the Sarstoon.